What's the most amount of money you've ever lost in a single year? What do you do for a living? What's something you wish you could tell your younger self about money? Hi guys! I'm right now in Lisbon, Portugal for a crypto event. I was invited here and I thought, you know what? I get to meet people from all around the world who are in crypto and some are not in crypto. Some have businesses about crypto while others are just there to vibe. So today I'm going to interview as many people as I can and I want to find out what are their views about money, because I think there are still a lot of things that we can learn from people from different countries. Even if we might not agree with them, we can still listen to what they have to say and it can help us to broaden our horizon and widen our perspectives in the way that we see money and the world around us. So I'm going to ask them challenging questions and let's see how they respond. If you guys want more of this kind of content, comment more, and I hope that I can find a variety of people who can share different perspectives about money. This video is not sponsored by any crypto company. I'm not paid to do this video, and this video should not be taken as an endorsement of crypto of any kind. Feel free to click the like and subscribe button. Without further ado, let's go! Hi,
Hi,
what is your name?
Bruno Noir.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a circus artist.
Where are you from?
Portugal. I'm from here.
How did you get into being a circus artist?
Since I was 12. It's what I do for a living, but at this moment 50-50, Web3 and theater productions. So it's my goal. We also have the community. So yeah, I'm divided between crypto, Web3 and theater.
What do you do in your circus artistry?
Usually performing arts or street performing. I'm a juggler, professional juggler. We try to bring technology with circus and theater. We usually work for kids. And now we have the Christmas. It's the perfect time to work with children and families. In the summer we make another type of show, a little bit of everything.
What is the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
80,000, yeah.
And what's the most amount of money you've ever lost in a single year?
In a single, never.
Never?
No, I lost, but at the end I won in the year, so maybe $1,000, I don't know, yeah.
So you are a trader?
I'm not a trader guy, I'm more market maker. I love liquidity pools, so that's the thing I try to bring for Portuguese people.
For people who don't know what crypto is and what market making is, maybe you can explain what it is?
When you are providing liquidity, when people exchange to tokens, it's usually you have to do in an exchange. So here we are the exchange and the fees come to us. So you don't have to pay the fees to third person. You are providing liquidity on decentralized finance to another people can swap their tokens and you earn the fees. That's a thing I really like to do, and I'm not the leverage guy.
Not the leverage guy?
No.
What's one skill that helped you increase your income?
At this moment, I know the emotional.
Emotional?
This moment, because I think when people start at crypto, the emotional and the rational thing, it's the worst thing we have to learn about it, because most of the people want to win quick, and the biggest problem that we have, so we have to concentrate.
How much would you need to retire comfortably?
10,000 per month.
1,000 per month? What is one thing you wish you knew that you would say to your younger self?
Buy Bitcoin, not altcoins.
What is something that you would say to people who want to start in crypto?
Start with a small portion of your money that you can lose. Study before you buy shitcoins and another thing, and simply lose some funds because you make a transfer to a wrong address, things like that. We are trying to bring to Portuguese people that doesn't know what is crypto. That's the things I want to bring to Portuguese normies.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Well, my name is Da Vinci Jeremy. Right now, I'm living in Dubai, but I was originally born in Trinidad, raised in Canada, and I spent 8 years in Chile. So, yo puedo hablar español si quieres.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a YouTuber and a software developer. I talk about Bitcoin, and I love Bitcoin because it's going to be the money. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. If you don't believe it, you need to learn why it's going to be money before it does become money, because you would gain a tremendous advantage just by learning the facts of what Bitcoin is and why it will become money. And everybody will use it as money.
How do you get started the Bitcoin and even coding?
I was always a programmer since I was about 11 years old. I've wanted to program computers. I've never stopped programming, even today. Even though I'm doing YouTube videos, as my primary job. Just love programming, and I continue to do so.
How did you get started? You mentioned that you were the guy who told people to buy Bitcoin when it was at how much?
When it was $1. Actually, I told people to buy it at $1 because I started a YouTube channel back in 2008 after I understood how our monetary system was a big fraud. It was the biggest scam ever perpetrated on humanity. I mean, it's been done over and over again before. I need to tell people what was going on because I understood that most people didn't. And so I decided to do YouTube videos explaining it, how to protect yourself from this fraud. This fraud is everywhere. When it comes to an end, everyone gets wiped out. I don't care if you have stocks. I don't care if you have bonds. If you have bonds, you're really screwed. But
What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
a lot. $10 million.
What's the most amount of money you've ever lost in a single year?
$5 million?
What happened and how did you overcome that? Just like that?
Whatever.
It's like you woke up and it's like, it's fine.
It's whatever.
Wow.
I mean, you could always make it back, right? I mean, even if I go to zero, I could always make it back.
What would you say to someone who has to start with nothing? What would you tell them?
It's really simple. You have to work really hard, no matter what. Even today, if I want to produce any more wealth, I still have to work as hard as I did if I had absolutely nothing. Now, is it easier? Yes, there are things that are easier. But at the same time, the amount of work that has to be done is the same level. Whether you're starting from the beginning or starting at a higher level, you have to do a lot of work.
So if you have already made so much money, why do you still need to keep working? You could just retire already.
Yes, I could do that. If you do retire and do nothing, you die. What happens when life stops growing and stops expanding? It dies. You can't just do nothing. You will actually go crazy. You will. And so you have to find things that inspire you. Once you have enough money to do whatever you want to do, you find what inspires you, what drives you, what is more important to you, and you go and do that.
What is one single skill that has helped you grow your wealth exponentially from 1 million to like 10 million?
It's always the hard work. I mean, it doesn't matter what you choose to focus on to actually earn wealth. I happen to do some investing in Bitcoin, of course, but then you might think, well, that was easy. You just bought and hold. No. There's times when you want to sell and you shouldn't, right? And that's the hard part. The hard part is not selling and holding on. So, for example, the people I told to buy at $1, a lot of people did. And all of them, except for like 5, sold when it hit $50. They couldn't hold beyond that. And today's 100K. So it takes a lot to actually just buy and hold. But I did more than just that. Of course, I did trading, learning how to trade, and actually doing the trading was a long and arduous process. It wasn't easy. You had to do the same things over and over again, and I pulled it off, and I did extremely well doing that.
What is something that you wish you knew when you were younger?
The first thing is you have to take care of your health. Without that, nothing else matters.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kyle from Malaysia.
And what do you do for a living?
Full-time trader and content creator.
How long have you been doing it?
Trading, 5 years. Content creation, about 3 years.
How did you get into it?
I was doing freelance digital marketing for Forex. And through Forex, I kind of got exposed to crypto. That's where I kind of fell in love with the technology. And when I read the Bitcoin white paper, I fell in love with it even more. So that's how I got into crypto and I started making content about crypto.
What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
The money I made in a single year, I would say 2 million USD.
What's the most amount of money you've ever lost in a single year?
Most of my money I've lost, I can't really quantify that, but I can say that last month was probably the worst month for me because of the Trump tariff and it liquidated one of my portfolios in crypto.
How do you overcome it?
To overcome a big loss, I think you just need to be grateful for what you already have and just look back and see how far you come. There's no point really like just dwelling in it for a long time because it's just gonna like make you sad.
How much would you need to retire comfortably?
In Malaysia, I'll say 5 million comfortably.
What's something you wish you could tell your younger self about money?
Is that money needs to be constantly moving. You can't just save it and expect it to grow. Because money is created with energy, and when you keep it, you can't let it stop, be stagnant. You need to keep it moving.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to do what you do?
Who wants to do what I do? Trading and content creation. Just do it, man. I think this generation has the biggest chances of like building their own brand, you know? So it's a very unique skill, and I think that even though it feels saturated online, when you go out and you actually talk to people, it's actually a very, very small niche and there's still huge potential for everyone.
Quick pause. Looking to grow your savings and earn free Apple stocks? Here's how you can do it with Webull Singapore. From now until the 31st of December 2025, new users can earn up to 3.5% per annum bonus interest and get up to $280 worth of Apple shares. Here's how it works. Step 1. Sign up using the link in the description below as a new user. Step 2. Once you are in, deposit at least 10,000 Singapore dollars within 30 days of your first deposit and maintain that amount for 90 days. After that, you can claim $280 worth of Apple shares right from My Rewards section in your app. Step 3. To unlock that bonus interest of up to 3.5% per annum, make sure your total deposit reaches this amount within 30 days of your first deposit and complete at least 6 eligible buy trades within 180 days. For example, if you park 200,000 and do place 6 eligible buy trades, you could earn around $3,500 worth of Apple shares over 180 days. This promotion runs until 31st of December 2025, so there is plenty of time, but the sooner you start, the sooner you earn. So hit the exclusive link below and sign up for Webull and make your money work smarter for you. Hi, what is your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Kate. I'm from Malaysia.
What do you do for a living?
I do marketing for a crypto company called T&Cs.
So is it a crypto company or is it a health company?
We're a health company that's in the crypto space. We focus a lot on people's health and wellness. So our main product is this AI smart ring that tracks all your movement, your sleep, your health, and also rewards you for being active.
What's the difference between having this product in the Web 2 versus Web 3 space?
I think you do see similar health tracking products in the Web 2 space, but in terms of being rewarded for working out, being rewarded for tracking your mental health, that's something I have not seen before in the Web 2 space. I think Web 3 products are very used to rewarding users for like everything they do in the space, right? So that's something we adapted into our product. So the more you work out, the more points you earn, and you'll be eligible to claim airdrop as well.
Is there a special token for this?
Yeah, the cutest token.
Is there more money to be made in Web 3 than Web 2?
I think definitely more money in Web 3. I think personally that's why I moved from the Web 2 space to Web 3 space.
People say that Web 3 is a scam, is it?
No, it's not. You just need to find the right product fit. Find a product that you really truly believe in, and also check their history, their background, and also their future plans, so you know that you're really working for a solid company.
How much do you think you need to retire comfortably?
Like immediately retire.
Yeah.
I think I need a lot of money for that. Maybe a couple of mil, maybe?
What is something that you wish you could tell your younger self about money?
I think for me would be to save money at an earlier age and also start investing early on. Maybe safer investments. Not sure about crypto, but always invest in something safe.
As someone who is in the crypto industry, what would you say to someone who wants to start in crypto?
I think just do it. There are a lot of opportunities in Web3. Whatever skills that you have in the Web2 space, you can also bring it towards Web3. You don't need the technical knowledge or like the crypto or Web3 background. You can just start.
Okay, what is your name and where are you from?
I'm Jax, I'm from Singapore.
What do you do for a living?
I make personal finance videos on TikTok.
And how do you get into it?
I actually won a contest by a brokerage, and that came with a contract to make more videos, and that somehow started my content journey because I never wanted to become a creator. I just wanted to win the contest for some extra money. Then somehow it turned me into a content creator.
And what is one thing people don't know about content creation?
I think what people don't know is maybe the hard work that goes behind. I think for us specifically, we are doing personal finance, right? So a lot of times we have to be really specific. We have to do a lot of research about the things that we are talking about. If not, we are giving people misinformation. I think we don't want to do that. So I think in a lot of our cases, we have to do a lot of research and be really sure about the things that we are talking about.
What is something that you learn about money that changed your life?
Money that changed my life.
Deep, right?
Yeah. To me, money is just a number in your bank account, but if you don't spend it maybe on people you love or, take profit in real life, it's just a money in your bank account. So you should budget and be frugal about money in your life. I feel that at the same time, if you have the opportunity to maybe spend on your parents, bring them out on a nice meal, create nice experiences and memory with people you love, friends and family, do it.
What is the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year?
No, I cannot say this. I cannot say this.
Okay, how about digits?
Six.
So what is one skill that brought you from 5 digit to 6 digit?
I think working hard, because I feel that for my income, it comes from a lot of streams, and I do a lot of trading as well, so that makes up quite a big portion of my income as well, yeah.
And what's the most amount of money you've ever lost in a single year?
Okay, I'll say maybe in a single trade, I've lost 80k, yeah.
Wow. And how did you bounce back from that? And were you okay with it?
I was okay with it because, so what happened was that I made a bunch of money shorting the market with puts. Basically, I was betting on China's retaliation to the US, so I had puts on the market. Then afterwards, I was holding those puts, and Trump made the announcement to basically remove all tariff other than China. And so within that day, boom, 80k. Yeah.
Oh wow. So you made 80k in a single trade.
No, more than 80k on the puts on the market.
That's
then
insane.
afterwards, I lost 80k because of Trump. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
on just that announcement on that one night.
What advice would you give to someone who is starting with no money?
I would say get educated. Be open to talk to people about money because I think in Singapore especially we grow up like maybe being a little bit scared to talk to your friends about your finances, how they are doing and stuff like that. And I feel just being open and being able to communicate with people about money, even though it's a very touchy subject, will help you gain a little bit more perspective about like maybe what other people are doing and get inspiration for yourself as well.
Hi.
Hi,
What is your name and where are you from?
I am Bruno Miranda. Most people call me Spicy Bruno from Portugal, Viseu, but I live here in Lisbon now the last 14 years.
What do you do for a living?
Providing the best events, organizing hackathons, real assets and useful case for the people, education, coaching, artists, cell winer, multidisciplinary.
How many % of your business is about crypto?
Everything I'm doing is from the Web 2, but I'm onboarding in Web 3.
How did you get started with it?
2021, exactly 4 years ago, in Palacete Gomes Freire, during the Solar Breakpoint, the people invite me to organize a side event. I discover my ecosystem with more than 1,000 past people with the tattoo chili banks. So access free for my network and events. The guys tell Bruno, you know what is DeFi, NFTs? You should be. You have some things in your hands. Hey, I starting.
What is the most amount of money that you've ever made in a single year?
I have raised a lot of money already. I have make a lot. I have lose a lot too for the reason of scammers. So I passed from the 6 digit to 0 and now I'm rebuilding from this 0 to 9 digits.
What's the most amount of money you've ever
1
lost?
B.
One?
1
1
billion.
billion? You've ever lost 1 billion?
Yeah, with a scam.
Oh wow. How do you overcome something like that? When you lost that 1 billion?
The problem of the space, if we don't educate the people, you don't know what is security. If you don't know what is security, you're not trustable. And me, the point, I'm trusting everyone so many times. For the reason in the Web3, we need to trust. If we start to make this idea, I need to diligence, but in the final, we need to make diligence. So people as understand Bruno is not lazy, is too much confident to trust in the people. If someone has scammed the wallet. And a couple of 2 months ago, with the AI token, I raised 1 B.
Wow. How much do you think you need to retire comfortably?
0.
Wow.
You know for what? I exchange my knowledge with you. Already we make some things. You need maybe a developer. And maybe I need a website for only the design. We exchange. How much you have raised, how much I have paid, how much you have used. 0. If we are trustable and we want to growing together, what is digital money? It's only an ID, you have some things. A number, digital is 8. But you exchange knowledge, you exchange servicing, you exchange trust, you exchange all this energy, but not money in real. The money, it's only a bridge to figure out the proof of this exchange. But if I want to prove or if I want to make some things with you, I don't need any money in real. So I don't need anything. I need people. I need trust in people and to make some things with people.
What is something you wish you could tell your younger self about money?
You are the best asset if you trust in your knowledge. And your knowledge is coming the way you grinding, building, educate yourself, and you research the real values for what you need and not what only you want. And that's the way you make money.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it as interesting and intriguing as I did, and I'll see you in the next video.